Welcome to the War Room. Through this hall, we enter Central Command. Stay with me. You are entering the place where preparation begins. Now, we activate today's training. Welcome to Sun Tzu Trading. You are at the front gate. Open suntzutrading.com. This homepage is your map. Stay with me. I am going to show you where to begin. Do not click away yet. Do not run to every section. There is a lot here. You can explore it later. Right now, follow the path. Start at the top of the homepage. This is your first view of Sun Tzu Trading. The message is clear. Preparation before prediction. Discipline before emotion. Risk before reward. Now begin to scroll. Slowly. You may see the menu following you as you scroll. Good. Do not click it yet. Stay on the home page. This is your map. We will return to the menu gates later. Keep scrolling. Look for the campaign map. Do you see it? Good. This is where the home page begins to show you the larger field. Not everything at once. Just enough to understand where you are. This site has markets, tools, resources, research, and places to study deeper when you are ready. Notice it. But do not wander. Stay on the path. Keep scrolling. Now look for the search bar. Do you see it? Good. Search is powerful. Use it to find prop firms, trading platforms, brokers, tools, resources, and much more you can explore later. Search helps you find the tools and resources you need. Think of search as the key to the kingdom. But not yet. Do not use it right now. Search can take you deep. And deep is good, but not before you know the map. So stay with me. Keep scrolling. Now watch for the message. I am a Sun Tzu trader. Stop there for a moment. That is not just a slogan. That is a standard. A Sun Tzu trader does not enter the market cold. A Sun Tzu trader prepares, studies, waits, protects capital, and enters the field with discipline. This is where the site asks you a quiet question. Are you only here to look around? Or are you here to become more disciplined? Good. Now keep scrolling. Do not leave the path yet. You will see more of the homepage. Some areas will invite you to explore. Some will point toward resources. Some will point toward deeper study. Notice them, but do not get pulled away. You can return later. For now, stay on the path. Keep scrolling until you see the market battlefields. Stocks, options, crypto, forex, futures and commodities. These are the arenas. Each one has its own rhythm. Each one has its own risks. Each one has its own language. But do not enter a battlefield yet. Not today. Not in this first walk. Before you enter any battlefield, you need preparation. Before you study a setup, you need context. Before you expose capital, you need discipline. So keep moving. Do not stop at the battlefield. The next anchor is more important. Market intelligence. Now look for market intelligence. This is the gate. Market intelligence is your gate to the war room. That is where preparation begins. Not prediction, not impulse, not noise. Preparation. This is the first place you should learn to use before entering the market, because the goal is not to trade more. The goal is to prepare better. So remember the path so far. Homepage, campaign map, search, identity, battlefields, market intelligence. You have seen the main gate. You have seen the map. You have seen the key to the kingdom. You have seen the identity standard. You have seen the battlefields. And now you have reached the gate to the war room. Next, we enter market intelligence. Stay with me. This is where the guide becomes practical. Now stop here. Market intelligence. This is the gate to the war room. This is where preparation begins. Do not think of this as a signal room. Do not think of this as a prediction machine. Do not think of this as a place that tells you what to buy or sell. That is not the mission. The mission is preparation. Before you enter the market, you need to study the field. Before you look for opportunity, you need context. Before you expose capital, You need discipline. That is why you start here. Now I want you to do something simple. Ask yourself one question. What would you research first? A stock? A future? A currency pair? A crypto market? An index? A sector? Do not trade it. Do not chase it. Do not make a decision. Just choose one market in your mind, something you would want to understand better. Good. Now stay with me. Look at the tools inside market intelligence. We are going to touch them briefly, not deeply, just enough so you know what they are for. First, look for the calendar. Click it briefly. This is where scheduled events can matter. Economic reports, policy events, market moving dates, volatility windows. You do not need to memorize everything. Just ask one question. What could move the field today? Good. Now move to advanced charts. Click the chart. If a small notification appears, click OK. That is normal. Then choose the symbol you want to research. Use the chart to look at structure, price, direction, and context. A chart is not a prophecy. It is not a command. It is not a guarantee. It is a map of what price has done. Use it to observe, not to chase. Now move to market briefs. Click market briefs. Scan the battlefield. What is being discussed? What themes are active? What stories are moving through the market? Do not let a headline command you. A headline is not a trade. A story is not a plan. Market briefs help you understand the environment. Now move to technical summary. Click it briefly. Look at it. Do not worship it. Do not let one word make a decision for you. Technical summary is a mechanical view of conditions. It can help you observe, but it cannot replace judgment. That is the point. These tools are not here to think for you. They are here to help you prepare. Now step back for a moment. You have seen the calendar. You have seen advanced charts. You have seen market briefs. You have seen technical summary. Together, these tools help you slow down before you act. They help you ask better questions before capital is exposed. This is the war room habit. You arrive, you observe, you ask questions, you measure risk, you decide whether action is justified, and sometimes the strongest decision is no action. That matters. A Sun Tzu trader does not need to trade every day. A Sun Tzu trader does not need to chase every move. A Sun Tzu trader does not need to force opportunity. A Sun Tzu trader prepares, waits, and acts only when the field deserves action. Now return to the market you chose in your mind. That stock, that future, that currency pair, that crypto market, that index, that sector. Ask yourself, what did market intelligence help you notice? Did you see scheduled events? Did you see price structure? Did you see market themes? Did you see technical conditions? Did you pause before acting? Good. That is the training. This is not about becoming busy. This is about becoming prepared. It is about slowing the hand before it reaches for the trade. It is about putting discipline in the chair before emotion takes command. Market intelligence is your gate to the war room. And the war room is where you prepare before entering the field. Remember this. The enemy is not another trader. The enemy is not the market. The enemy is ignorance, impulse, overconfidence, noise, fear of missing out, poor preparation, unmeasured risk. Market intelligence helps you confront those enemies before they take control. That is why this gate matters. That is why you come here first. Before stocks, before options, before crypto, before forex, before futures and commodities, before any battlefield. Come to market intelligence. Study the field, ask the questions, protect the fortress, then decide whether action is justified. That is the discipline, that is the war room, and that is how you begin. Next, we will not go deeper into every tool. Not today. Now that you know the gate, we will look at the menu that has been following you. The menu gates are where you can explore after this video ends. Stay with me. We are almost there. Now you know the first path. Homepage, campaign map, search, identity, battlefields, market intelligence, war room preparation. That is enough to begin. You do not need to master the whole site today. You do not need to click every link. You do not need to explore every section right now. But now you know where you are, and that changes everything. Now look at the menu. It has been following you as you scroll. You do not need to return to the top. The menu is always near you. These are the main gates. Do not rush through them. Open them one at a time, just briefly. Get a taste. Then come back later when you are ready. Some gates will take you deeper into the site. Some will point you toward education. Some will point you toward resources. Some will point you toward tools. Some will point you toward directories. Some will point you toward editorial guidance. Good. That is the point. Sun Tzu Trading is not one hallway. It is a training ground. When you open the menu gates, look for the independent directory. That is one of the key gates. Inside, you may find resources for prop firms, trading platforms, brokers, tools, security, productivity, and more areas built to help you prepare. But do not try to use everything at once. That is how people get lost. They see too much. They click too much. They forget why they arrived. Not you. You now know the path. Use the homepage as your map. Use search when you need tools and resources. Use the battlefields when you are ready to study a specific market. Use the menu gates when you want to explore deeper. And use market intelligence before you act. That is the system. The homepage gives you the map. Search gives you discovery. The battlefields show you the arenas. The menu gates open the rest of the training ground. And market intelligence brings you to the war room. After this video ends, stay on the site. Open the menu. Explore the drop-downs. Follow your curiosity. But do it with purpose. Do not wander like a tourist. Move like a trader in training. Look for what helps you prepare. Look for what helps you think. Look for what helps you slow down before capital is exposed. And when you are ready to go deeper, use search. Search can help you find prop firms, trading platforms, brokers, tools, resources, and much more you can explore later. Search is the key to the kingdom, but market intelligence is the gate to the war room. Remember the difference. Search helps you discover. Market intelligence helps you prepare. That is why market intelligence comes first before action, before stocks, before options, before crypto, before forex, before futures and commodities, before any battlefield. Come to the war room, study the field, observe conditions, measure risk, then decide whether action is justified. And sometimes, the strongest decision is to do nothing. That is not weakness, that is discipline. Now take one final look at SunTzuTrading.com. You have seen the main gate, you have seen the campaign map, you have seen search, you have seen the identity standard. I am a Sun Tzu trader. You have seen the market battlefields, you have entered market intelligence, and you have seen the menu gates waiting for later exploration. That is enough for today. Do not overload yourself. Do not try to master everything at once. Return with purpose. The goal is not to click more. The goal is to prepare better. The goal is not to chase the market. The goal is to study the field. The goal is not to trade from impulse. The goal is to act from discipline. This is Sun Tzu Trading. This is your main gate. This is your campaign map. Market intelligence is your gate to the war room, and the standard is clear. Preparation before prediction. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated with future Sun Tzu Trading audio field guides, war room walkthroughs, market intelligence updates, trading discipline lessons, field notes, site updates, and new tools and resources as they become available. This channel is built for one purpose: to help you prepare before you act. Return to the site, enter through the main gate, use market intelligence, and come back to the war room before entering the market. Subscribe, stay prepared, and remember, preparation before prediction.